charge you with genocide. Now. Ceasefire. Now. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine! 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 Palestine!
Very entertaining.
Palestine! 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 Palestine will be free! Palestina! Palestina! Occupation no more! Palestine!
Palestine!
Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! What do we want? Ceasefire! Now! What do we want? Ceasefire! When do we want it? Now!
Mark, he's just leaving.
Palestine! 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 Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Keep going, boys.
Poor lady.
Yeah. Palestine!
Palestine! Palestine! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians! Palestine
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine. Palestine. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
Palestine.
Palestine. Now. Ceasefire. Palestine. Palestine.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine. Occupation no more.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Occupation
No
no more.
more.
Ceasefire. Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
Come on, say louder. What do you want?
Ceasefire.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Ceasefire.
When do you want it?
Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
See?
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Ceasefire. In our thousands, we are all.
Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions,
a terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Ceasefire.
Now.
Ceasefire.
Now.
Ceasefire.
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
In our hundreds, in our thousands.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
Now.
Ceasefire. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Somewhere go there.
Occupation no more.
Oh, come there.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Go there.
Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Occupation no more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more. Palestine. 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 Palestine.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
will be free.
From the river to
I hold the flag.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
1, 2,
The people who are still on the road, can they move onto the grass? Because the road's going to open again. So if you could just move onto the grass, should be plenty of room. In fact, the closer you get, the more easily, hopefully, you'll hear the speakers. We're going to be using this megaphone. So anyone who's going to be a speaker, can they sort of make their way towards here, and then we can make a start.
English is 10% more easily, and that's just a articulation out. Paul Jones.
So? Oh, there she is.
Palestina. 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 Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Occupation no more. Israel is a terror state.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
Thank you, sister. So welcome everybody, and thank you once again. Once again.
Palestine. Palestine. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine. Palestine. Occupation no more. Israel is a terror state. Occupation no more. Israel is a terror state.
Okay, welcome and thank you once again for showing your solidarity and humanity today as we march and rally for a permanent ceasefire, the immediate release of all Palestinian and Israeli hostages, and a permanent and peaceful solution for Palestine-Israel. This is now our 4th rally. Bedford, you are doing us proud, and welcome to friends from Luton who've travelled up to today's rally. This is our 4th rally. I think we would all have hoped by now we'd have stopped marching, that there would have been a ceasefire, that the world would have listened to the pleas, the cries of the Palestinian people, and all of those of us who stand shoulder to shoulder with the Palestinian people. But no, the massacres continue, and the chilling statistics mount daily. Over 20,000 Palestinian people now killed. When we had our first march around about 5 or 6 weeks ago, it was 5,000, then 10,000, then 15,000, and now over 20,000 innocent Palestinian people, babies, children, men, women, have been slaughtered by the Israeli Defense Force. Schools, hospitals, civic buildings, playgrounds destroyed. This is not self-defense. This is ethnic cleansing, and it's an ongoing genocide
plain sight. We are all seeing it on our screens daily. It's unrelenting and it has to stop. So we will keep raising our voices. We will keep marching. The collusion and the collaboration of the USA and the UK shames them. The USA vetoing the Security Council resolution calling for a ceasefire. Absolutely shameful. And abstaining, as the UK has done on the Security Council and in the General Assembly, is the same as voting against a ceasefire. It's collaboration, it's collusion, it's participation in this genocide. So we keep marching, we keep speaking about Palestine. Don't stop talking about Palestine. And we need to bear in mind as well, there are other genocides going on across the world. And we stand in solidarity with all of those who are highlighting them. We're not hearing about Sudan. We're not hearing about the Congo. We're not hearing about Cameroon, the Uyghur Muslims in China. All of these oppressions, all of these crimes, war crimes. So we stand in solidarity. And the killings today, we've learned that a journalist, an Al Jazeera journalist, has been killed. The emergency services couldn't get through because the IDF were blockading that part of Gaza. And I think many of us have relied on Al Jazeera to carry the human message of the suffering in a way that we don't receive that on mainstream media. So, you know, this is heartbreaking, this is devastating. And the bureau head of Al Jazeera has said today that they will keep their presence in Gaza. They will keep giving out the human message of the suffering until we secure that permanent ceasefire. So, I'm delighted to say that today we've got a large number of speakers, which is great. So I'm going to ask all our speakers to confine their comments to about 3 to 5 minutes. Our first speaker is Tariq from the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign. I should say that we're going to be setting up a Bedford Palestinian Solidarity Campaign. So there'll be more on that in January. We need to sort out the kind of bureaucratic details, but we will have a big public meeting to launch the Bedford branch of the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign. So Loom Palestinian Solidarity Campaign has campaigned tirelessly over the last few years, including calling for a boycott of Puma. So I'm not going to steal Tariq's thunder. He's going to tell us about the success of that particular campaign. Tariq, welcome.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming today. We at Luton are very proud to be able to support this demonstration. Unity in this struggle is essential for us to have victory in the long run. I think all of you know what's happening in Palestine today. We all know about the genocide, but we also, when we listen to the media, to the BBC and the other right-wing media that we have to listen to every day, you'd think there was only one thing happening. Everything started on the 7th of October, ignoring 75 years of colonisation, ethnic cleansing, continuing to this day. We see in the West Bank the settlers trying to push the Palestinians out of their homes. We also know that the situation isn't just here that we've seen a big rise in number of people supporting us. Yesterday, we saw the reality of the brutality and the racism and the targeting of civilians by the IDF in Gaza. They actually killed 3 of their own hostages in a campaign they claim is to free those hostages. And they killed them because they were in civilian clothes walking towards the IDF. That's exactly what the Gazans have been having every day as the IDF have been going through Gaza. They have killed children and women in a school in the Jabalia refugee camp just a couple of days ago. They were armed, they were just hiding in the school for refuge because their homes were being targeted by missiles. What did the IDF in? They went in, they walked into the school and they just shot these children and women and men just because they were there and they were from Palestine and they're Gazians. No other reason. Pure genocidal racism. That's what we're seeing here today. That's what we're all fighting for. And what's more, we have to call for a ceasefire. We have to continue pushing for a ceasefire. Because until we get a ceasefire, no Palestinian is free, no Palestinian is safe. And in fact, no Israeli is going to be safe as long as this goes on the way it is. It's time that we all keep together, even if a ceasefire is called at some point. This time, the campaign doesn't stop when the Israelis stop shooting in Gaza or in the West Bank. This campaign has to continue until the Palestinians are free, that everybody in the land of Palestine are free. That is, Palestinians, Muslims, Palestinian Christians, Jews, many who Palestinians are Jews, if we forget that, who were living in peace before the Zionists took over. And then ultimately we have to be here and fighting every day until that happens. Right to your MPs, right to your councils, right to the media. Keep the pressure up, because if we don't do that, nobody else will. We will also call for the criminals, Netanyahu and his cabinet, for Rishi Sunak and his cabinet, for Bush and his cabinet to be taken to The Hague for war crimes. They are all complicit. They cannot get away from this murder, this genocide that we see unfolding. Everybody in this country, in the world, can see. Other genocides are often hidden, which is a shame in itself, but this one isn't. For once, we can actually do something, stop the genocide, but also campaign against all genocides and all war criminals, and tell those war criminals in America, in this country, and in Europe, and in Israel, that enough is enough. They will be prosecuted, and we will make sure of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Therese. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming up from Luke today, and there's others here from Luke as well. Our next speaker is Helen Hall. Helen, are you here? Helen is from Bedford of Al-Walaja, that have done so much to support people in that town, in Al-Walaja, on the West Bank. Helen.
Can't hear you.
Sorry, I didn't want to give you my words today. I think it's really important that we hear the voice from Gaza, and I was very moved by this article that it's a passage written by a 35-year-old Palestinian in Gaza, and he says, "Dear Santa, every year around the days of December, we put our Christmas tree in its spot and decorate it. Our cats love staying under the tree and playing with the big decoration balls and ornaments. The tree stays until mid-January, until my sister decides it's time to put it away. She says it is to keep the Christmas joy and spirit and to feel happy every year. I am Muslim. Muslims in Gaza love Christmas. Christians and Muslims gather every year to light up a huge Christmas tree in the YMCA Centre to celebrate a happy occasion. Santa, I'm not sure you received the updated list of Gaza children, but this year, many children in Gaza are dead. No, Santa, they were not naughty. Angelina Jolie once gave a speech about how difficult it is for her to understand how another woman, who is way more talented than her and has the ability to make better films, is located in a refugee camp, unable to find food for her children and has no voice. Just like that woman, the Gaza children's only fault was where they were born, in Gaza, facing death every single minute. I read once that the soul is healed by being with children. Not our children, Santa. Our souls are aching because of being with them. Yesterday, over the phone with my friend who is a mother of 2 adorable children, she told me that I am lucky not to have any. My kids are sad all the time. They are cold and they are scared. My son told me he wishes to eat his favourite chocolate one more time before he dies. Can you hear me? My biggest dream is for someone to call her and she can say casually, I am doing nothing, I'm just at home chilling. This year everything is being tested. Our survival skills, our patience, our faith and our humanity. We are exhausted, terrified and not sure if we'll survive. Death is everywhere around us. We don't have the ability to cry over our loved ones, to hug them one last time, or to grieve. Maya Angelou said there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. The amount of feelings and experiences bottled in my head, my heart and soul could fill this whole world we are living in. Can you imagine the agony all Gazan children, mothers and fathers have right now? How many have already died without even sharing their dreams with the world? How many have lost their futures without having a fair chance to achieve them? Days ago, I was with my neighbour's son of the hosting